video, we're going to talk about how to portion control, how to control your food intake, and it is the most natural, effortless way. It really is. Remember, this program is all about balance, help you to always be in control of your nutrition and eating, and your habits are just going to change naturally. If you are into savory or sweet stuff, like, you won't feel like you need it anymore because you are eating completely nutrition meals now, and your body's fueled nutritionally with macros and micros. And macronutrients are proteins, carbs, and fats. Micronutrients, vitamins and minerals. The plate, this is the complete nutrition method that all my clients and I have used for 20 years, and models and athletes also reflect this. So I've come up with this term to help clients to continue their good routine so they don't need to rely on their personal chef. And they always have good choices, because really a good body means that they're having good choices all the time. It should be easy. So it's as easy as always demanding nothing but the best, clean nutrition. So clean ingredients. So when you are getting a meal together at home, you are looking in the freezer section for a meal because you're so damn hungry. Look at the ingredients. They should be all natural. If they're not, sorry, my friend, it is not for you. So you want natural ingredients, okay? So remember, the first few ingredients of a product is what it is predominant in. Okay, it should say natural things like water, beef, extra virgin olive oil. It should be just like dates. So every meal 3 times a day needs to be fueling you, okay? And if you want intermittent fasting, this is intermittent fasting, because if you had 4 meals a day like this in your waking day, 15 hours is your waking day, right? If you woke up at 6 a.m. and you went to bed at like 9, 12, 13, yeah, it's 15 hours, right? So divided by 4, so that's actually every 4 hours you are eating, but for 4 hours you are fasting. It's intermittent, all good. The meals have to be portion controlled. So if you did fast the whole day or half a day and then you ate a lot, I don't know if that's really good for you. And then, like, how do you get out of that routine? Like, and then how are you feeling when you're fasting? Like, are you fainting? Are you exercising? Do you need food then? Is it sustainable? So if 4-hour gaps is okay for you, then great. So let's fuel you, because I know that this will help with any cravings you have. It will regroup your taste buds, reboot them so you don't crave foods strongly anymore, because you're eating such natural, balanced in sugar meals. And also, you are going to fuel your muscles, okay? So you're not going to lose muscle mass because you're having protein 4 times a day, or at least 3 times a day. And then you're also going to be doing inflammatory properties or inflammatory effects with the vegetables. Non-starch vegetables are your kale, your cabbage, your spinach, your zucchini, your broccolini, capsicum, mushrooms, okay? So carbs is cooked carrot, potatoes, sweet potato, pumpkin, peas, corn. And then also carbs is obviously natural sourdough bread, grainy bread, natural wholemeal bread, natural quinoa wraps, normal oats, brown rice, wild rice, even quinoa. And then protein is your eggs, is your fish, is your chicken, is your beef, is your turkey, is your kangaroo, is your tofu, is your tempeh, is also your, so tempeh is like a tofu, is also like your beans, legumes, that sort of thing. Once you have everything on the plate, and then also if you don't have veg, you could have low sugar fruit like raspberries or semi-ripe banana, like in a smoothie. Do you know what I mean? Like, you are going to focus on natural ingredients. And if it's a smoothie, it would have spinach, it would have as vegetables as your carbs, it would be like semi-ripe banana, maybe some oats in there, like half a cup of oats you could add if you get hungry. Otherwise, some people are okay without. And protein, that would be high protein Greek yogurt, natural protein powder in there, some milk, you could add water, sometimes cacao, natural cacao powder. Oh, it's a dream. So easy, it's so much better than those, shakes that have all these additives. Please check your labels, make sure all the food you have is natural. This might take a few weeks of hard work, but I promise you it will change your life, and it's for good. Yeah, so every meal should be this: VCP. If you're out at a restaurant, VCP. If you're at home, so a stir fry would have protein like your chicken and veg, 3 veg. Like, try and make it colorful, like capsicum, mushroom, and zucchini. Shredding the zucchini is easy. Shredding some carrot, that's part of the carbs, but I mean, it's a little big deal. Focus on non-starch vegetables like cauliflower and broccoli in your meal. So like you could have like, mincemeat, and then you've got cauliflower, and you've got sauce, and then you've got some carb, which is your brown rice, so easy. A curry would have, chicken or beef and the vegetables, and as you can see, a small portion of rice. So if you're a man, you would have a little bit more. If you're a woman, you have a little bit less. Generally speaking, if you eat like this 3 times a day, you, my friend, shouldn't feel like you need more than that amount of carb. But if you do just eat it, like, listen to your body. Or it's better for you to have more rice, for example, or even pasta. If you have a pasta, protein, mince, veg, shredded veg, whatever, the 3 veg. So check the recipe book, and carb, like, you can't go wrong. Like, it's all natural. Do you know what I mean? With the exercise, you're an athlete. Just remember, we need your carb and protein in there, because that is why you're craving things. Like, you need this fueling. And yes, if you do end up having a binge night with alcohol or food, no big deal. Back on your horse the next morning, VCP. And yes, a smoothie that doesn't, exclude anything. You have to have protein, you have to have some carb, semi-ripe banana, some oats, for example, and veg. You must have all 3, anti-inflammatory. Like, you will now crave and look for these things in all your meals, and you will know, and you will naturally not want to stuff around with your body that much, honestly. Like, you'll notice over time you won't want to drink as often or as much, or your alcohol will be a better quality, or just agree better with your body, because you're going to get more in tune with your body, have a better relationship with it. So just invite that belief and idea into your being, that you are building a relationship and trust again, and this flow with your body in terms of nutrition, in terms of your health and fitness. It's okay. There's always going to be fueling. There's no deprivation of any macros. You always have some carb. You don't have to stop drinking. You just don't need as much. You don't need as much chocolate. You don't need as much cheese. You're just more selective. And if you do need that, you always need to have a complete nutrition meal, and then you have wine with it, or you have your chocolate afterwards, and you do the 5-bite rule. Check out my video on that one for desserts, or if you are having cravings still, it'll seriously help to reduce your cravings and to be more of a connoisseur with treat food. So we get that covered, okay? So you don't feel like, even if you do have a treat food, you do the 5-bite rule, okay? Because you will have your treat food. Sometimes we do need to put our treat food up at the top of our cupboards, or not buy it at all. But look, I promise you, over time, your taste buds are going to change. You're going to want more dark chocolate. You're going to have less food, treats in general. So just work with me, focus on this, and make sure with your treat food, it is away from you, and make sure to keep that list handy. So treat food is like, it should be a new type of treat food, like it should have no additives in the ice cream, should be homemade ice cream, or if you do go for an ice cream, you have one little scoop, natural ice cream. When you are, wanting cheese, it's just natural cheese with some natural crackers. You could have rice cakes instead of the crackers. It's just more bland stuff, really. No, I'm joking. Like, you want more fiber, you will enjoy cheese, you will enjoy chocolate, but you won't need it to be so rich. You won't need it to be so artificial. Do you know what I mean? We want you to go back into like basics, and just, you won't need it, okay? Just trust me, okay? So please don't have lollies, please don't have too much chewing gum, if any. Don't have any soft drinks, any V's and Red Bulls that have all these additives. Have green tea instead, or normal tea with lemon. Your body is a temple. It can be so clean and healthy. So just try adapting over time, okay? I promise you, my friend. Just write down the goals. We're working through your program, we're working through your health goals, but one at a time. Just start adapting with all these great tools. These are very empowering tools that will be yours, that are yours, and you will get more and more familiar with them. I'm so excited. Thank you so much for taking this on, okay? I really believe that this will help you, to help with cravings, to help you to forever know how to eat, to feel fueled, and to be nutritious at a cellular level, okay? You've got this.